Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Got his man. Let's go. Complete. 20. Touchdown, Chicago. DK Metcalf, 84 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
25-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
So y'all can't get him. Oh, man, that's crazy. And I hit him and he stumbled back. Damn.
An extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I thought I hit stick that dude too.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Give Uchenna Nwosu the credit for the
All I need is that one block.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Randy Moss, 66 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Johnson the intended target, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Allen. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive
He's going to do it every
gain.
fucking time.
Open man, that's Ozzie Newsome. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
44-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bears 14, Saints 7.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Josh Allen. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen under pressure again, and down he goes again. Josh Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. Here's Allen.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Ooh.
He'll take this across midfield.
In the middle of a Jeep. But I'll take that interception, though.
He was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow.
He didn't want to.
You have a much better opportunity.
He started running away from me.
Start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football.
I thought he was going to.
First down, Chicago.
They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
But when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge game.
Shit, he could have kept it the first time.
We got to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
He's trying to follow them blockers, man.
The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it'll be
Get the fuck out of here. They got it, too. Hey, yo.
There was some juice on that pass.
Oh,
While tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Flush to his right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
That's crazy that they got that.
At the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell.
I tried to click on him too. He was already on him.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Allen.
I hit him.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
I don't know how he quarterback got the ball off.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Allen to throw once more. Rolling. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line.
But nobody was on him.
As they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
On 1st down, Allen. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The fullback comes through with a big play there. On the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure,
I don't know how the running back is losing that time every time,
there's
man.
a reason you're down, but overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now here's Pollard, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success. Because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff.
Getting open with
but of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And this will make it into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. Them 2 key blocks, boy. Let's go.
Look at him go inside the 30.
Good run.
He will take this all the way.
Good run. I'm glad. I was getting ready to tell you to go right, but then I seen you go that way because you seen me go.
And it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
A gain of a yard brings up
on 3rd down. It's Pollard, and they'll get him down
to
the 34, and he's going to be
I had him.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll run forward.
Good shit. Yo, he ran right by. Oh, man.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And now they'll throw with Allen.
It's every time, bro. It's Kittle every time.
Fighting down past the 45. And they'll get this to the
dude's open
line before crossing over out of bounds.
The
catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside.
And I'm playing flats, man.
The catch and run there, good for
I'm playing flats because
you don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again.
Couldn't even, every time I audible, they would not fix that bullshit.
That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
It's fun.
And he is
right to his guy.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Fuck, I had to play somebody. I just had to user Kittle, man.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
At
the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure.
Come on.
Come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Jackson.
Pass interference. Mom,
him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
Wide
open. Complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a
man, if he accepts this shit, man, decline, fool.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Bears 28, Saints 21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Damn.
Him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now a throw here, hauled in.
If it ain't Kittle open, he'll come to that guy. Yeah, good juke. I couldn't even
And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
I was back.
Oh, again here with Pollard, and he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears 14.
I ain't missing the flag. It was me. That was me.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Wow.
All the way down at the 3.
Wow, that was picked.
Sets him up 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Wow.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammate,
we need that stop.
Steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a fillet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
fillet
steak,
at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times.
They fucked up. Went for 2. No timeouts left. Got one. They only got one timeout. Get that in the 2-minute one.
Not a good one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Try to juke back inbound.
I'm
trying to go out.
So from the 36
run.
now, 1st and 10. On the run, this is Jackson. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Yeah, he
He's going to have to
should have went behind 7-3.
Take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Jackson escaping the pressure.
Oh my God, I was going to tell you R1. Wide open.
And Wosu got the sack there.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Jackson to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So nursing a slim lead.
That's how he's going to lose the game, though.
Protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. To throw is Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
I tried to get up there. I clicked on the dude. What the fuck was the computer doing?
Out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends trying to run forward with Pollard. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
I was going to tell you, you should have funded that shit.
Bears 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know they got a little yardage there,
but
I'm
not
sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure it's
crazy. We had it. The ball was in our possession too, man.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective
They're just going to run the ball. I had no choice.
Take a break.
Run the ball, call timeout, kick the field goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this thing's coming down to the big left leg of Sebastian Janikowski.
7-yard attempt.
And yes, Janikowski got it. Sebastian Janikowski does it again. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have...
He had that too.
I use a dub, I'm a win, I won't
Stop
lose with
this,
this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Can't believe they stopped us on offense like that.
Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it
Start my shit over.
Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch
He's a 95 all the way across.
the whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear.
Did you kick him?
Like I whipped the Cavalier. No love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'm a win, I won't lose with this.
That's what happens when you play three.
With this.